Lessons. I'm instructor Dwayne Jenkins, and in today's video lesson we're going to talk about chord charts, what they are and how to read them.
Audio Jungle.
Okay, now what are guitar chord charts exactly? Well, chord charts are diagrams. They're chord diagrams to kind of let you know real quickly what chords are in a song, okay? And the second thing you ask yourself is it necessary to learn them? Well, yeah, I think it is, okay? In my opinion, learning how to read sheet music can really enhance your guitar playing ability, without a doubt, okay? And the reason why they're necessary is because you're going to see them in a lot of song books and a lot of songs. If you like playing songs, you're going to come across these. You're going to come across these chord diagrams called chord charts. And it would be best in your best interest to take at least a few minutes to learn how to read them, okay? So in today's lesson, we're going to look at some tips on how you can learn how to read them very easily. Let's take a look. All right, so now we have some chord charts on a piece of paper. One here, 2, 3, okay? And they all work the same. Now, the thing that's kind of difficult about writing chord charts is the guitar, the way they're designed, these chord diagrams are designed with the guitar facing upward. Okay, so this right here would be like your headstock, all right, where your tuning keys are, right here, okay? So now the guitar is facing upward. So these lines are going to represent your guitar strings, okay? 6th string, 5th string, 4th string, 3rd string, 2nd string, 1st string. And these here are going to represent your frets. So basically a chord chart is designed over 5 frets, okay? And this is going to be the nut, this black line right here. Okay, now if you're working with chords further up the guitar neck, you'll usually have like a number here that will represent the fret. Like for instance, if this is representing the higher up the fret, you might have like an 8 right here. So then that would be 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, those frets. But if there is not a number there, then this is usually just the first 5 frets, okay? And usually these are for natural chords, like your G, your C, your B, your A, D, that kind of stuff, okay? So, when reading chord charts, and I would highly recommend you learn how to read this, this is going to really improve your guitar playing, big time, okay? And why do we want to learn them? Well, we want to learn them because if you're accompanying somebody, like let's say you're looking at a song and they have chords in them, chord charts, you can learn how to read these real quick and know where the chords are in the song. Also, if you decide to accompany a piano player, a lot of piano players play reading sheet music. So they'll have a songbook, they'll put the songbook up on the piano and they'll play along with it. And if you want to accompany them, then you got to know what chords go along with it. And usually they'll have the chord charts on top of the sheet music. So if you know how to read these, you're going to be able to find the chords pretty quickly, okay? And usually they'll tell you, they'll have a little chart there where the chord goes in the song, okay? So, if this is facing upward, then this means this is our 1st fret, 2nd fret, 3rd, 4th, and 5th. So if we were going to play, say, a G chord, okay, it would be written like this. We would have a dot here, have a dot here, and we would have a dot here. That's your G natural chord. That would be G. That makes sense, right? Now let's take a look at this one here. Let's say we were going to do C, okay? So C is right here on our 3rd fret. We have a finger there. We have a finger right here on our 5th string 2nd fret. And then we also have a finger right here. Oops, actually I made a mistake on that. Sorry about that. No, that's not correct. Our C is going to be right here at our 3rd fret, 5th string, that's where your C is. And you're going to have right here on your 4th string 2nd fret, and then you're going to have a finger right here on your 2nd string 1st fret. Okay, these 3 right here, not those 2, sorry about that. Alright, so we got our G, we have our C. Now these can be a little bit difficult to read sometimes because of the fact that, like I said, the guitar is facing upward. Okay, but if you can remember that, then you can easily remember where to put your fingers. So it doesn't necessarily tell you what fingers to use. Sometimes it'll tell you that. So sometimes it'll tell you that down here. It'll have a 3, a 2, and a 1. Okay, so what that's going to tell you is that the 3rd finger is placed here, your 2nd finger is placed here, and your 1st finger is placed here. Not always do they have that, but sometimes they do. Okay, so remember, this right here represents, this is just written to represent the guitar strings, these lines facing vertical, the lines horizontal represent the frets. Okay, so let's say we were going to do another chord that's real popular with guitar is our D chord. So let's say we're going to do that here. Okay, so we have finger here on the 3rd string 2nd fret, a finger here on the 1st string 2nd fret, and a finger here on the 2nd string 3rd fret. So once again, we would have, this one would say 1, 3, 2. Meaning that your 1st finger goes here, 3rd finger goes here, and then your 2nd finger is going to go here. Okay, so that tells you what fingers to use. And as you can see very clearly, the guitar is facing upward, like I mentioned before. That's going to be your D chord. Okay, so there's 3 common chords that you play in guitar. Real common, even chord progressions have these chords in G, C, and D. So learn these, learn how to read them. Okay, it's very, very important. I would highly recommend you learn how to read chord charts. Remember, our fretboard is facing vertical, not horizontal. Number 2, horizontal lines indicate the frets. Vertical lines indicate the strings. The biggest to the left and the smallest to the right. Okay. The black dots indicate where to put your fingers to form the chord. If you have, sometimes you'll have X's in there, and they're all kind of written a little bit different, but sometimes you're going to have X's in here as well. Like this, you might have an X down here, and that tells you that string is not played. Okay, same thing with this. You might have stuff like that. They're all written a little different sometimes, but sometimes you might have stuff like this, and that tells you those strings aren't played. Okay, so that's what those. And once again, the chord charts cover 5 frets at a time. Okay, so like I said, if this was, these are your first 5 frets right here. Fret 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. If you're going further up the fret, you might have like a number here, like an 8 or something, and that would tell you that's the 8th fret, 9th, 10th, and so forth and so on. Okay? Remember that. Very, very important. And always remember that the numbers at the bottom represent what fingers you're going to use. Okay, and the chord charts are all written different. That's the thing about reading sheet music, is it's confusing because it's written different. There's all kinds of different ways that people write it, and it gets confusing. But if you learn a few basic concepts, you'll have this figured out. Okay? Alright, so there you have it. How to read chord charts. Okay? Very, very important. I would highly recommend that you do that. You learn how to read chord charts, chord diagrams, scale patterns. Learn how to read that stuff. It's going to make a big difference in your playing. I guarantee it. Even if you're good at playing by ear, it doesn't matter. The more you learn, the better you're going to get. It's that simple, okay? So make sure you learn how to read chord charts. If you have any questions, feel sure to leave them in the comments below. I'll answer them for you. Or if you have anything to add to the discussion, maybe something I missed, be sure to leave it in the comments below. Be sure, if you find this video to be of any value to you, make sure to give me a thumbs up on that, and hit the bell for future notifications of upcoming videos that I'm going to be doing. And be sure to check out my website at DwaynesGuitarLessons.com, where I have a lot of great lessons on a lot of great things to help you improve your guitar playing. Be sure to join my guitar club, where you get some insider tips and discounts to some of my books and things that I have that I'm producing for helping you improve your guitar playing. Keep practicing every day, and until we do our lesson again, you take care.